Hold up. Seriously, I need you to pause that scrolling finger and maybe even put your game controller down. If you just dropped a chunk of cash on a shiny new PlayStation 5 or an Xbox Series X, what I'm about to tell you might make you a little sick. For years, we thought of the Apple TV as nothing more than a dull little black puck, a basic tool for streaming Netflix or finally catching up on Ted Lasso. Well, you've been fundamentally misled. We have recently received what can only be described as the most significant verified leaks to date concerning the 2025 Apple TV. And let me be perfectly clear. This isn't just an update. This is a hostile takeover of your living room. Subscribe for more informative videos, as I work hard to gather useful information for you. In return, you just hit the bell icon button. Apple has been suspiciously quiet for what feels like an eternity, allowing Sony and Microsoft to endlessly slug it out for control of the entertainment center, while they simply watch from the sidelines. That era is over. We have managed to uncover the inner workings of Project Hydra, Apple's covert operation to transform that discreet little box into potentially the most potent computing device in your home, a machine powerful enough to render your current gaming console obsolete and your smart speaker entirely redundant. In this video, I'm going to meticulously break down the 3 monumental leaks that fundamentally change the entire landscape, a secret nanochip that seriously rivals desktop computing power, a revolutionary user interface that somehow anticipates your needs, and an AI integration that turns your television into an actual, living, listening member of your household. This represents the biggest seismic shift in home entertainment we've witnessed in a decade. So, settle in, get comfortable, because we're about to show you why your next truly essential gaming console will undoubtedly bear an Apple logo. Let's immediately dive into the hardware, because this is where Apple has hidden the biggest secret of all. For many generations, the Apple TV relied on the standard A-series chips, the same ones powering your iPhone. While they're perfectly fine, they're fundamentally mobile chips, designed with the primary goal of conserving battery life. The 2025 Apple TV is throwing that philosophy out the window. According to the absolute latest intelligence, Apple is finally ditching the phone chips and building the new device around something insiders are tentatively calling the Asterisk M2 Nano. Think of this not as a modified chip, but as a custom-built processing beast, a downsized, highly optimized version of the incredibly powerful M2 chip that currently lives in MacBooks, fine-tuned specifically for a plug-in television environment. Here's the crucial detail that makes this a game changer: heat management. When you push a demanding game on your phone, it gets hot, right? Then the phone purposely slows itself down to cool off. That's called thermal throttling, and it absolutely kills performance. But the Apple TV is permanently plugged into the wall, giving it essentially infinite power. This new model reportedly incorporates a dedicated, active cooling solution. This means the M2 Nano has an unrestricted core. Apple can allow this chip to run at its absolute maximum speed asterisk all the time without ever having to slow down. The resulting graphics processing power will be genuinely unrivaled by anything else available for under $400. We're not talking about casually playing Angry Birds or Crossy Road anymore. The leaks specifically mention native, console-quality AAA gaming. We are hearing whispers of major titles like Cyberpunk 2077 and Forza Motorsport running natively on this device, not merely streaming from a cloud service, but running on the box itself. The M2 Nano boasts a unified memory architecture required to flawlessly render complex, photorealistic environments at a targeted 4K resolution and 60 frames per second. This is indisputable PlayStation 5 territory, yet it's all packed inside a tiny box that comfortably fits in your hand. And the proof is already starting to emerge. Developers are reportedly receiving brand new tvOS kits that include advanced graphics APIs, tools that are exponentially more complex than anything we've seen Apple release before. Apple is essentially laying out the red carpet for major game studios, giving them a clear message: bring your biggest, best games here. The era of the Apple console isn't just on the way, it has already arrived. Okay, so the hardware box is insanely powerful, but raw power is meaningless if the software experience is dull. And let's be honest, the current Apple TV menu is essentially just a static grid of apps. It's functional, but it's far from exciting. That changes completely with tvOS 19. The second massive leak we have uncovered is all about the user experience. This is where Apple truly separates itself from the pack. The new update fully utilizes that M2 nano chip to pull off feature your current cable box can only dream of. The marquee feature here is true Fluid Asterisk Multiview. We've all seen basic split screen before, but this is on another level. Picture this. You're watching the final nail-biting minutes of a crucial NBA game in the main window. On the right side, you have your live fantasy stats updating in real time. And in the corner, you have a FaceTime window open with your best friends, all reacting to the game together. All of this is happening simultaneously, with absolutely no lag. Just pure, seamless multitasking on the biggest screen in your house. This instantly transforms your TV from a passive lean-back and zone-out device into an active, centralized command center. But it gets even more insane with a feature called Spatial User Profiles. This is the classic Apple magic we are always talking about. Right now, switching profiles on any TV is a hassle. You have to scroll, click, select a user, and wait. The 2025 Apple TV solves this with sophisticated hardware. It is heavily rumored to use proximity sensing, likely leveraging the ultra-wideband technology found in your Apple Watch or iPhone. Imagine the scenario. You walk into the living room and sit on the couch. The Apple TV instantly senses your specific watch or phone. Before you even reach the remote, the TV seamlessly switches to asterisk your profile. It loads your specific up next list, your personalized game saves, and it even changes the button mapping on controller to your preferences. If your partner walks in and sits down, it might instantly switch to a neutral, shared family profile. It is instantaneous, invisible, and it creates a feeling that the device genuinely knows you. Once you experience a profound level of convenience, you can never go back to a dumb TV. This is the ultimate strategy for locking you into the ecosystem forever. Finally, let's talk about the feature that ties all of this together. This is a leak that officially turns the Apple TV from a simple media player into the true asterisk home brain. We are talking about Apple Intelligence. AI is the inescapable buzzword of the year, but Apple is integrating it differently here. The 2025 model is specifically designed to be the foundational anchor for AI throughout your entire home. It's constantly listening and always ready to act. The hardware leaks strongly suggest a new box contains far-field microphones, exactly like the ones used in the premium HomePod. This enables a permanent listen mode. You don't need the remote. You don't need to hold down a button. You could be in the kitchen chopping vegetables and simply shout, "Hey Siri, dim the living room lights to 50% and put on my cooking playlist." The Apple TV processes and handles it instantly. It becomes a lightning-fast central hub for your thermostat, your smart lights, your locks, and your security cameras. Crucially, it processes much of this locally on that powerful M2 chip, which makes it both significantly faster and more secure than constantly sending your private voice commands out to cloud. But the AI goes far deeper than just smart home controls. It watches asterisk how you watch. The leak suggests the AI actively analyzes your viewing behavior. It registers that you frequently pause during certain action scenes. It notes that you consistently skip the dialogue in a particular type of drama. It uses the sophisticated data to give you personalized recommendations that are actually good. You'll be able to ask incredibly complex, nuanced questions like, "Siri, find me a sci-fi movie like Blade Runner, but one with female lead and a major plot twist at the end." The Apple TV fundamentally understands the context and delivers a perfect result, stopping the endless scrolling and finally curing the inevitable "what should we watch" argument. By combining the computing power of a Mac, the high-end gaming potential of a console, and the listening skills of a dedicated smart speaker, Apple is aggressively aiming to replace 3 separate devices with one single box. This is the undeniable one-cable advantage. So, when can you actually buy this thing? The timeline consistently points toward late 2025, specifically the fourth quarter. This makes perfect strategic sense. Apple needs ample time to finalize the new tvOS, and most importantly, they need time for major game developers to complete the porting of their AAA titles. They want to launch this device right at the peak of the holiday shopping season. Now let's address the price. You're likely thinking, a mini Mac with gaming power? It must be $500. Wrong. The leaks suggest a price shock that should genuinely terrify the competition. Apple is expected to introduce a clear tiered system. First, the standard base model. This will include the M2 Nano and is likely to be priced between $149 and $179. Just let that sink in. That is less expensive than an Xbox Series S. For that price, you get a premium streaming box, a dedicated smart home hub, and an extremely capable gaming machine. That's an impulse buy for millions of consumers. Then there will be the Pro model. This is the absolute high-end beast, which will likely cost between $249 and $299. For the extra money, you'll get significantly more storage for games, potentially enhanced audio hardware, and maybe even a front-facing camera for motion tracking and video calls. Even at $300, it is half the price of a PS5. This is a strategic weapon. Apple isn't trying to make a massive margin on the box itself. Their goal is simply get the box into your house. So you then subscribe to Apple Arcade, Apple TV Plus, and Fitness Plus. They are unequivocally playing a long game. Now, let me give you my honest, expert take on this. I spent all day looking at tech specs, and usually rumors are just minor, iterative bumps. This feels fundamentally different. If you are a hardcore competitive gamer who needs to play Astra's Call of Duty at 120 frames per second with a mouse and keyboard, this will not replace your dedicated PC. But for 90% of people, this is an absolute game changer. The true genius here isn't the raw power, it's the removal of friction. Consoles are great, but they are separate ecosystems. You have to turn them on, wait for them to update, and buy discs or digital codes. The Apple TV is already on. It's already connected to your credit card. It's already synced with your photos and your music library. If Apple can truly deliver Cyberpunk or FIFA on this box, simply by clicking download on the App Store, they win. They win because of pure, seamless convenience. They are completely removing the barrier between watching TV and playing a game. So, should you buy Apple TV now? If you just need a simple tool to stream Netflix, the current 4K model is perfectly fine. It's fast and reliable. But if you care even remotely about the future of gaming, or if you want that next-level smart home integration, you absolutely need to wait. Keep your money in your pocket. The 2025 model is going to be a monumental leap forward. The streaming box, as we know it, is dead. Long live the home brain. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.